let's get to the next thing. Benedict Cumberbatch talking about this guy Benedict, man. Okay, so in this month, Benedict Cumberbatch responded to questions about his involvement. Excuse me, in Avengers Doomsday with a playful saying, "I wonder," like people like Benedict Cumberbatch, they troll so much. So like whenever he says stuff, I always be like, "Yo, he's trolling." But anyways, let's talk about the history of him. In January of this year, right, Cumberbatch appeared to confirm that Doctor Strange was not going to be in Doomsday due to story changes after Jonathan Majors firing. And then he also ended up retracting that statement a week later, telling them that he joked and he said, "Don't ever believe anything I say regarding Marvel news." And then this month, right, he really just evaded saying, "I wonder," while he was trying to promote his movie called like The Roses or whatever. Now let's talk about what this means. Number one, there's a secrecy going on. Benedict's recent comment aligns with the studio's practice of maintaining secrecy, often involving actors denying or joking about their roles to avoid spoilers. There's also some possible future plans, I think, right? Although there's, an assumption that he's going to be in Doomsday, right? There's obviously an assumption that it is, and Cumberbatch confirmed that, he's going to have a central role, right? In the Secret Wars, obviously, if you read the story, you know what I'm talking about. But he also hinted at a third film for Doctor Strange. So the nature of the role is very unclear for like if we're talking about story arc and all that stuff. Like I have theories, but we don't really know, right? And I don't think Cumberbatch has been on set yet. Maybe he is after this, run that he's doing. I mean, they are filming for a whole other freaking year, so they have all the time in the world. So let's talk about Mr. Doctor Strange. I think Doctor Strange is in Doomsday, but I also think more things, right, are happening. And I can see a Doctor Strange movie happening right after Avengers Doomsday. So let's talk about back to what we're saying about Doctor Strange. Let's table the Doctor Strange movie for a second. Actually, no. Let's talk about it. So, do you guys think that yes, Doctor Strange is going to appear in Doomsday? I don't think he's going to have a crazy role, but do you guys think that we could be getting a Doctor Strange movie right in between Doomsday and Secret Wars? Now, a lot of people have talked about this, about that third movie or that movie right in between could be a Doctor Strange, but now it seems more real because think about this though, y'all. Spider-Man was supposed to be the movie that was going to come out right after Doomsday, but now that's gotten moved up. And if you want to lay more groundwork, why would you go with a Doctor Strange 3? Because the Multiverse of Madness, in my opinion, I think to date is the most important MCU movie post Endgame. If we're talking about the multiverse, so you would do a Doctor Strange, and I'm pretty sure the movie almost made $1 billion, right? That movie went crazy. So why would you not want to go, and make the Doctor Strange 3 and link Doom to everything and make it all make sense even more? Because me personally, I don't really want back-to-back Avengers movies if they could do a Doctor Strange 3 with Doom and use that to finish the groundwork going into Secret Wars. I think that would be sweet. Because imagine having Doomsday, right? Secrete Doom as the villain and then getting a Doctor Strange movie and we get the perspective of how Doctor Strange joins Doom, and he gets to see a deeper look into the multiverse collapsing, building off, what was really shown to us in the Multiverse of Madness. As long as Doctor Strange is the Sorcerer Supreme, right? I'm so sick of Wong. Wong annoys me. But I think that, look, don't fall. Look, and I'm not trying to put like a race on it, but like what I've learned, like these British actors, they're some of the most sarcastic people ever. Okay. And a lot of times us Americans, because we take everything to heart for some reason, not me, but a lot of people take it to heart. We take everything people say and just think it's like straightforward. Benedict Cumberbatch has trolled so many times. So you got to take that with a grain of salt when it comes to him talking. And I'm only saying this because I've been covering him for a long time. When he's been with the Marvel, and you cannot hold on to things he says, bro. He's a troll, bro. He be trolling people, so we can't fall for that. Same thing with like Robert Pattinson, where people like same thing, right? When Robert Pattinson said I didn't work out for Batman, everybody just wanted to clickbait and cry and complain. Do you really think the man didn't work out, bro? Come on, dog. He's trolling. He's trolling people. Because people ask dumb questions. People ask dumb questions. Like the man has literally said he's in Doomsday, and people are still asking him, is he appearing? The man said he is, bro. He retracted his own statement. Okay, he wasn't in the chair reveal. The dude said he's in it. If you had to go and retract your statement, you're in it, bro. Come on, man. All right.